Attention, duelists! Phoenix here, bringing you the Master Duel Monday Watch and Learn. Let's just take a look at what's going on in the festival for this one. Give you a break from the norm of the meta you're all probably sick of seeing. I know I get tired of it. We got Duelist A on the TG and Duelist B on Hero. Summons TG Rocket Salamander. Special summons out Booster Raptor. Activates the effect of Warwolf. Summoning it, Rocket Salamander will tribute it to summon Screw Serpent. Screw Serpent will bring back the wolf. Then the 3 he had on board will link away for TG Trident Launcher. Screw Serpent effect will activate, banishing itself, bumping the level of the werewolf, activates Monster Reborn, bringing back the Salamander. Salamander effect, target Booster Raptor, bringing it back. Passing turn. Opponent sets 1, summons Solid Soldier, let them summon Liquid Soldier, activates Miracle Fusion, fusing Liquid and Solid. Faking Sunrise. Moves to battle. Player activates Sonic Stun, negating the attack and special summoning from the deck, TG Catapult Dragon. Duelist A draws another Werewolf, summons it. Salamander will tribute Booster Falcon, summoning a third Werewolf, moves to attack. The launcher will swing against Sunrise, as will Werewolf and Werewolf. Passes turn. During the end phase, Werewolf will add TG Striker, and the other Werewolf will add Cyber Magician. This could have done. No, not really. Trident Launcher did provide protection, though. But that's over. Hero player summons Draw Hand, pitches Honest Neos to bump up Draw Hand's power. Sunrise will swing, pop a monster. Draw Hand will swing. Sunrise effect will then pop another, and Catapult Dragon is swung over. During the end phase, Werewolf will add another Cyber Magician. Back to Duelist A. Specials out TG Striker, summons Cyber Magician. Special out Gear Zombie. Now he has the problem of having 3 tuners out, but can't do anything with them. Actually, check this extra deck real quick. Nope, only has 1 Trident Launcher. If he had 2, he could have linked them all together, summoned the Cyber Magician from his hand, 1 from his grave, and 1 from his deck. Sad. Hero player activates Emergency Call, getting Stratos. Stratos is summoned, will add Solid Soldier. Links away all of his monsters for Dread Decimator. Now has Piercing, but he swings at the attack mode anyway, bringing over Cyber Magician. Cyber Magician during the end phase will add Drillfish. Duelist A. Hero player uses Draw Hand, bouncing it from grave back to field. Both players get to draw a card. Drillfish effect, summoning itself, then summoning Tank Grub. Those 2 will sync together for TG Recipro Dragonfly. Tank Grub will summon a token. That token and the Gear Zombie will then sync together, making Formula Synchron. Formula Synchron will allow him to draw a card. Does nothing. Yeah, he has nothing he can really do. Bummer. Well, I'm trying to think now, because he had... Yeah, there was nothing he could have done. That's a bummer. Hero player summons Shadow Mist. Sorry, summon Solid Soldier, who will special out Shadow Mist, who will add a change card. Draw Hand and Solid will then link together for Wonder Driver. Moves to battle. Shadow Mist punches over. Wonder Driver punches over. And Decimator punches over also, missing out on lethal. Player is able to add Rocket Salamander during the end phase. Draws for turn. Activates TG limiter removal, pitching Cyber Magician. Adding Striker and Booster Raptor. Special out Striker. Drillfish summon itself. That's one monster. Slams his own face. TG player never really had gas in the tank. Or at least didn't know what to do with it if he had it. Bad. Let's move right along. Trains. I see. I'm biased, so I have to pick them. Player summons Amazoness Princess using her effect, adding Amazoness Call. Activates the call, adding War Chief. Specials out War Chief for only controlling Amazoness or no monsters. War Chief will then set Amazon's village in the field spell. Activates the village, sets 2, and passes. Opponent's turn, they summon Blaze Man, who will add Polymerization. Activates Polymerization, fusing Blaze Man with Heat and Burstinatrix, making Trinity. Trinity will double its attack stats the turn it's summoned. Player activates Miracle Fusion, fusing Heat with Blaze Man, making Nova Master. Boost to battle, Trinity will swing, player activates Onslaught. War Chief is destroyed, but then Onslaught will banish Trinity. Village will then activate, summoning out a Swordswoman. Nova Master will swing at Princess, and Onslaught will once again banish. Passing turn, Amazon's player draws Queen, puts Golden Whip in the scale and Silver Sword. Then Pendulum summons Amazon's Queen. Swings. Silver Sword will add back Amazon's Call from the graveyard. Swordswoman with the follow-up. Activates Secret Arts. Quick play Fusion Summoning. Amazoness Empress, still in the battle phase. Swings for 4,600 and game. That win goes to Amazoness Onslaught. Sword Soul player summons Incredible Ecclesia using her effect, tributing herself to summon Moye. Moye shows off the long wand in hand, makes the token. The Sword Soul basic combo comes out, making Chishao. Chishao effect to draw a card. Moye effect. Chishao to add a card. Moye to draw one. Gets Crossout Designator, adds Blackout. Long wand effect. Pitching the Iris Sword Soul, summoning itself and a token. Those two will then sync together for Supreme Sovereign Cheng Ying. Long wand will burn for 1,200. That's 3 and passes. Opponent summons Infernoble Knight Ogier, who will send away Ricardetto. Player activates Called by the Grave, targeting Ricardio. Ricky. So, Infernoble player activates Durandal, putting it on Ogier, using its effect to add Renaud. Popping the card. Renaud summons himself for controlling a Fire Warrior. He will add Ricardo back to the hand from Banish. Then Renaud and Ogier will sync together, making Angelica. Her effect will activate, adding Noble Arms Museum. Activates the museum, using its effect, paying another 1,200, adding Arms Almace. Puts the arms onto Angelica. Angelica will activate her effect. Sword Soul Blackout will chain, targeting their own Supreme Sovereign, along with Angelica and the equip card. Blackout will send cards away. Supreme Sovereign will protect itself by banishing. Then card was banished, so he will banish more. getting rid of the field spell, and 1 engrave. Ricardo will use his effect, but he is still negated thanks to Called By, so Infernable player sets 2 and passes. Almost lethal on board, player activates Sword Soul Emergence, summons Taya, Taya will banish a card, make a token. Card was banished, which was Blackout, so that will summon another token, along with doing Ping Ying's effect. Getting rid of 1 of the set cards and 1 card in the grave. Taya and token will make Baxia. Baxia will target the last set card to shuffle it away. It will activate in response, targeting Taya, whose effect chained off of Baxia. Unnecessary cross-out designator, declaring Called by the Grave. Sword Soul has lethal on board. This match is over. Any Spirited Shuna was sent to Graveyard, which will banish itself to summon Vishuda. Dishow swings, and the Sovereign for game. Trying not to look for normal people. Did say we were looking for off meta. You know, I see Gunkins. Typical Blue Eyes opener. Activates Bingo Machine Go. Picking Jet Dragon, Blue Eyes, and Blue Eyes. Getting Blue Eyes. Activates Trade In. Pitching Blue Eyes. Getting 2 cards. Activates Melody of Awakening. Getting Successor Soul. Getting Alt Dragon and Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is revealed to summon the Alt Dragon. Activates the second Melody, pitching the second Blue Eyes. Getting Jet Dragon and Chaos Max. Sets True Light and passes. All that for that. Opponent activates Galaxy Cyclone, targeting True Light. Galaxy Cyclone will use its effect, setting an Ultimate Fusion. Cyclone then pops it. True Light was popped, so that will pop the Alt Dragon, but card was then destroyed, so then Jet Dragon will come out. Player activates Feather Duster. Not destroyed, because Jet Dragon is on board. Player activates Gunkin Sushi Shipyard Seaside Supper Spot. Activates the effect of Shari Red, showing it in hand. Activates the ship. Words. Activates the effect of Shari Red, showing a ship Shari, summoning Shari Red and Uni. The 2 will then overlay for the Uni class Super Dreadnought. Shipyard's effect will activate with the Super Dreadnought chaining. Letting him draw a card. Upper spot will put Shari Red on top of deck. Attempts to use the Super Dreadnought, but still. Oh no, that did work. Hang on a tick. Did you actually do it? Oh, he now negated Jet Dragon's effect. So, Jet Dragon's been negated. Summon Shari, special summons out Ikura. Ikura will look at the top cards on the deck. Summon another Shari Red. Then Shari Red and Ikura will overlay for an Ikura class Dreadnought. Ikura will use its effect, drawing cards. Swings direct with Dreadnought. Use the effect of Ikura to pop the Jet. Swings twice with Ikura and once with the Shari normal for game. The Silly Sushis have won it. Seems weird that the Sioux ships were in the Legend Anthology, but I digress. Duelist B sets 2 and passes. Duelist A on Heroes draws for turn, getting Liquid Soldier. Summons Solid Soldier. Opponent activates Imperm. That hurts. Moves to battle. Punches with Solid. Passes turn. Opponent summons Mother Spider Splitter. Tributes her to summon the 3 Itsy Spiders. One baby will tribute itself to bump the level of the others, and those 2 will overlay for number 35, Ravenous Tarantula. Baby Spider will then use its effect in the graveyard, paying half their life points, banishing it, and pulling the material off of an Xyz monster. This must summon a dark monster from their graveyard. They have summoned back the Mother Spider Splitter. Ravenous will attach a material, popping Solid. Then summoning Black Sea Squatter, banishing 2 baby spiders to summon Doom Dozer. Punches with Doom Dozer. Doom Dozer will mill a few. And Shiny Black Sea Squatter will follow up. Tech Beatdown. Check out 2 more, we'll say. I saw Agents in this one, which I have a fondness for them. So, let's see what this guy's doing with them. Not a bad opener for the Agents. The opponent goes first, activates Dark World Dealings. Both players draw, discard. Opponent discarded Yuki Musume. Then Foolish Barrel to send away Hajun. Then Monster Reborn to summon back Hajun. From Mayakashi it is. Hajun effect will activate, summoning Daki, and then Yuki Musume will come out, send away Doom King Ballardrock. Player activates Zombie World. Daki and Hajun will sync together for Obergurumi. Daki will then come back. Daki and Yuki Musume will link together for Yuki Onna. Daki will come back once again. Daki and Yuki Onna will then link together to make Yuki Onna the Icicle Mayakashi. Daki comes back again. Daki and Yuki Onna now making Yuki Onna the Absolute Zero Mayakashi. And Daki will come back again. Passing turn. Not going further down the synchro line. Weird. Doom King Ballardrock's effect will activate, attempting to come back because there's a field spell on board, but Called by the Grave will banish him. That's a big hit to the zombie player. Agents now able to go Buck Wild, pitching Zaradias, adding Sanctuary in the Sky. Activates the Sanctuary. Banishes Neptune, who was discarded from Dark World Dealings. Its effect is negated. Why is the effect? Hang on a second. Yuki Onna, if monster effect is activated in the graveyard. Hang on a sec. Why are you negated? I'll worry about it later. Or not. Regardless, the Agent of Entropy Uranus is able to summon itself, and then the Sanctuary in the Skies on the field summons itself, sending away Agent of Mystery Earth. Then Entropy and Master Hyperion will sync together for Chaos Angel. Chaos Angel's effect will activate, banishing the Wheeled Mayakashi. It will then swing at Yuki Onna. Absolute Zero. Yuki Onna the Icicle will banish itself to summon back the Wheeled Mayakashi. Absolute Zero's effect will activate. Not really doing anything. Targeting Chaos Angel. Player then normal summons Earth during main phase 2, adding another Uranus, and passing. Yuki Musume attempts to use her effect. Divine Punishment will come out, negating it. Mayakashi player sets a monster and passes. Player activates the effect of Neptune, discarding it to summon Master Hyperion, special summoning out another Uranus. Earth swings over Daki. Master Hyperion swings over Mizuki. Uranus swings over the wheeled Mayakashi, and Chaos Angel goes direct. In his deck, he could have gone to Master Flare Hyperion, but it wouldn't have really helped. And player summons Soul Absorbing Bone Tower. Then we'll banish Mizuki to summon Hajun. Bone Tower will mill, and Hajun's effect will activate. Summons a new Daki. Mill 2. Mill 2. Yuki Musume will activate, summoning herself back, send away another Mizuki. Mill 2. Is Mayakashi about to have the comeback? Daki and Hajun will make a new wheeled Mayakashi. Effect will activate from the Bone Tower to mill. Daki will come back, as will the other Daki. Only one does resolve, though. More are milled. Daki and the wheel will then make Tsuchigumo. Cards are going to be milled. Daki's going to come back. Cards are milled again. Daki and Tsuchigumo make Tengu. Cards are milled. Daki comes back. Cards are milled. Tengu and Daki make Yoko. Cards are milled. Daki comes back. Cards are milled again. Makes the Skeletal Mayakashi. Daki comes back again. More cards are milled. Daki and the Skeletal Mayakashi will then sync together. Not sync. Link. Really wish they used words that didn't rhyme for that. Cards are going to be milled, and Daki will come back. Agent player has no more cards in deck. Mayakashi player passes, and Duelist A loses to deck out. Good for them pulling that off. For our last one, I would like to do something cool and unique. The Manadium and Visas, and one other thing I don't recognize. We'll try that one. Is it Dragunity? Player activates Gold Sark. Banishing Tempest. Tempest was banished, so he adds a Wind Dragon. Opponent activates Ash Blossom. Duelist A lets Ash Blossom resolve, but they had it called by in hand. Use the effect of Dragooni Remus, pitching itself to add Ravine. Activate Ravine. Ravine effect, pitching Ash Blossom, adding Legatus. Legatus will special summon itself. Remus will special summon itself because Dragoonity was special summoned. Those two will then sync together, making Gay Diarg. Gay Diarg will add Mist Valley Baby Rock, then discard it. Baby Rock was discarded, so they'll special summon itself. Then sync together with Gay Diarg. Keep forgetting Sync and Link. Different. Those two monsters will link together for Romulus. I'm messing up names all over the place. Romulus adding Dragoonity Glow. Activates Glow, which will add Misteltane. Misteltane will tribute Romulus, summon itself. Equip itself with Gay Diarg. Glow is banished to summon Gay Diarg. Gay Diarg will add Zephyros, then pitch Zephyros. Zephyros will bounce the field spell, summon itself, take 400, reactivate the field spell, use its effect again, pitching a second Ash Blossom, adding Phalanx. Summon Phalanx. Phalanx and Misteltane will sync together for Excel Synchro Stardust. Excel Stardust summoning back Phalanx. Phalanx and Zephyros will then sync together for Vajrayana. Vajrayana will equip itself with Phalanx. Phalanx will special summon itself. Vajrayana and Gay Diarg will then link together for Heavenly Spheres. That's called by and passes. Not exactly the strongest end board. In fact, he could have gone further into Baron de Fleur. He did not. Or a Red Bear. Regardless, Feathers Duster comes out. Called by will activate, targeting Ash Blossom. Excel Synchro Stardust will activate. Called by will come out on Excel Synchro. Oops. Excel is banished and negated. Ash Blossom is unnecessarily banished and negated. Feather Duster goes through. Player activates Peaceful Planet Calarium, adding Vanadium. Riem Heart. Riem Heart is summoned and will add Meek. Heavenly Sphere is using its effect, bouncing Riem Heart. Sphere will then summon from the deck Amorphage Sloth, presumably because it's a level 6 dragon. Player draws Remus for turn, discards Remus, adding a new Ravine. Passes turn. Just real quick, I see he has 2 Link monsters in his grave. He has a 6 and an 8, or 6 and a 2 on board. He could make Borreload and equip with something. He could make Crystal Wing. Could make Dragoon Knight Baka. Could make Stardust. But no, he does nothing. Opponent resummons Riem Heart. Riem Heart will add Vanadium Imagining. Activates Imagining, showing Meek in hand. Rung 2, sending a card back. Punches over Sloth with Riem Heart. Main phase 2, special out Meek. Visa Starfrost in hand, pop Meek, summon himself. Meek's effect will activate, and the field spell will chain, targeting Meek. Meek is summoned back, and Meek will summon another Meek. Visa Starfrost will then link away for Lightheart. Lightheart will add Reichphobia. Activates Reichphobia over Calarium, adding Reichheart. Reichheart is summoned, adds a card. Airclaw Arrival has enough defense mode monsters to draw another card. Reichphobia will then pop the Unity. Meek and Reichheart will then sync together for Excel Synchro Stardust. Excel Synchro Stardust will target Meek, summon it back. Then a Meek and a Stardust are going to make Bestial Dispater. Activate Scareclaw Arrival, targeting Vizos, summoning him back. Vizos and Vanadium Riem Heart will then sync together for Baron de Fleur. Lightheart and Meek will then link together for Sprite Elf. Elf will use its effect, target Meek, summon it back. Activate Scareclaw Arrival, targeting Reichheart, summon it back. Reichheart and Meek will then sync together, making Triscuda. Triscuda, target Meek, summon it back. Those two then sync together for Visas Amritara. Amritara's effect, adding Vanadium Reframing to hand, which he will then set and pass. Gold Sark will now add Tempest. Player activates Feather Duster. Vanadium Reframing will activate, negating that effect. Player activates Ravine. Baron de Fleur will negate that. Unity player passes back to Vizos. Moves right to battle, saving us all a lot of time. Swing with Dispater, swing with Baron, and Elf for game. I think the Dragoony player misplayed pretty heavily. I myself do not play Dragoonity, but looking at the options he had, I think he stopped at the wrong times. But neither here nor there. Not anywhere. It's over. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and this is Watch and Learn 99. Episode 100 will be a nice milestone coming up next week, and following that, the week after 100, so it will be 101, there's going to be something special got coming up, because Little fun fact for you there. Me and my buddy got a podcast talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh anime and manga. And to celebrate how far along we're getting in that and the end of Duelist Kingdom, we're going to be doing something a little special for all y'all here on this channel. So, that interests you? Look forward to it. But that's all. Bye.